I mean, because let's be real. Depression is an ongoing battle. I mean, it's never ending. But it is your mission to have more victories against depression than defeats. Hey, what's happening, folks? It's your boy Blaze here for Venomous Reactions, and today we are back with another round of Autism Chronicles. I know I missed last year, and y'all enjoyed it like the year before that, and I missed last year. But life been lifing, bruh. I cannot emphasize that enough. Life been lifing. But I promised myself I was gonna bring it back for this year, and alas, here we are. All right, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about being autistic and dealing with depression, because dealing with depression itself is mentally draining. Now, when you're autistic and you're on the spectrum, it becomes double the work. It becomes double the work, not only to mentally deal with it, but also rise above it and not let it rule you with an iron fist. So without further ado, we gonna get started with this one. Is it difficult to deal with depression? Absolutely. I mean, especially when it's weighing heavy on your brain to where you can't focus on the main task at hand, whether it be work related or personal, dealing with relationships, dealing with side projects, or just things you're passionate about. It can be taxing when you try to focus so much on everything else that's going on in your life. It can cause those things to suffer. One thing that I've learned over time is that you gotta locate the source of depression. I mean, it can be a multitude of things. I mean, things not going right at work, or your relationship with your significant other, or even friends in general is hitting sour notes. Like I said, it can be mentally taxing, but as long as you're able to locate the source of it, you can rise above it. So don't think it's not impossible, because it is. Will I say, is it difficult? Yes. When you don't have the proper tools, to attack it head on, it can be difficult. What can be done to combat depression? Just talking to people. Talking to people that's closest in your circle. I mean, especially if there are excellent ears to listen, and they can often relate to what you're going through, because you never know what they have been through unless you talk to them. That's one thing. And another thing would have to be acceptance. I mean, you're dealing with severe depression, and you have to deal with it head on before it spirals out of control. Just maintain positivity, because being depressed can make you feel so negative about a lot. Take it from me, it can be. But I will say, for the most part, don't let depression rule you with an iron fist. Which brings me to my next point of not letting depression have control over you. Because I could be the first to tell you, once you let depression rule you with the iron fist, it, it becomes damn near impossible to escape its grasp. That's one thing that we all can work on, not just with depression, but just anything that can have you in its grasp to a point where you don't function right. Don't wield all your power to being depressed, because there's so much out there that your eyes have not seen yet. You gotta ask yourself, do you really want to rob yourself of being happy? If you can answer that with ease, then you already know what road you have to take, or what road you have to take in order to recover. What is it like dealing with it? That's such a loaded question. It's hell on earth. I mean, you're basically at war within yourself. Like, do I want to be sad? Do I want to be happy? Do I want to be angry, or do I want to be at peace? It's an ongoing chaos, mental chaos going on in your brain. Not only in your brain, but also deep within, emotionally and spiritually. Spiritually. But I can say this, the more you become self-aware about what's causing your depression, those battles become very, very minuscule. If that makes any sense. And there's less mental chaos going off in your brain to where you can actually focus to a degree at the task at hand, rather it be personal related or business related. What was my most depressing moment, and how did I get past it? I would say my most depressing moment happened in 2020, where I lost my dad. And I'm not gonna lie, that broke me to a point where I didn't think I was gonna be able to pick myself back up again. But knowing that the fact that, you know, you have solid people in your corner to help lift you up, that became a major factor, because slowly I was unraveling, and it helps and is very appreciative to have people in your corner that actually wants you to make it out the storm and begin to embrace the sunlight instead of the torturous storm that's brewing within. And I will say, I do have my moments where I will remember like a memory of my dad, and it's not so much as sadness, but it's more so like remembering the good times. And that helped ease the pain a lot, because I could just look back on it and just laugh and smile like, you know, hey, we shared that moment. And it became monumental that I have those memories to look back on. And that helped me get past it, and not only that, just be at peace with it. Because I gotta say, losing a parent is not the easiest thing to deal with. But here I am, like almost 4 years later, and I can say I made peace with the fact that he's not here in the flesh, but always know his spirit is always beside me at all times. And that helped me a lot, along with the love and support from family, friends, people I haven't talked to in like years, or just common strangers, you know. That also helped out a lot. I know this has been like a loaded, well, somewhat of a loaded conversation, but hopefully I can help shed some light on dealing with depression and how that I overcome it. I mean, because let's be real. Depression is an ongoing battle. I mean, it's never ending. But it is your mission to have more victories against depression than defeats. Just know that you have people that's in your corner that you could talk to about depression. And if you can't talk to like a close one about it, there are people out there that are actually there to help you if you don't feel like talking to anyone that's close to your circle. I'm just saying, don't be too quick to wield and yield to depression, because depression is out to make sure you stay defeated, and that's real. But hopefully I can shed some light on some things, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this. And more Autism Chronicles is on the way, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one, and don't forget to tell your peoples across the globe. Come kicking with your boy just one good solid time. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss a video from the kid. You feel me? And please feel free to follow me on social media right over yonder. Now this here's your boy Blaze here saying Chuck the Deuce, and I will see y'all in the next video. I'm gone.